Is this it? Mic test? That's it, isn't it? Why did we mute that?
Did we mute it?
Okay, so this stream is gonna start by all of you telling us in the chat if something isn't working. If the sound from anywhere isn't working or something, then let us know. Because we're doing a different thing today. Alright. It's too loud? It's good? We're doing a different thing today because today we're not playing from the we're not playing from
A build.
from a build, which is when you push the game out into a program and open it like that. We're playing it directly from the editor, which is where we built the game.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different. That's also why
We've also downgraded the graphics a little bit to improve performance. So
as you
it
can
looks
see,
a little bit different.
we've emptied out the world. See that? It's just it's nothing. It's a whole bunch of nothing, and that's what we want to show you today. The good thing about having like an empty scene, as we call this, is that the performance is really great because there's nothing in it. So it's running at 1,000
if you wanted to play it in 4K, 120 frames,
you could totally
no
do
problem.
it in this one. Okay, so like the reason we wanted to do it something different today, show this instead of just more from the early access version, is because we have some, like Eska, one of our game designers, has made some puzzles that he wants us to test, and if they're good, we're gonna put some textures on them so they're not a black ball on a blue surface and a white wall and a green surface. They're gonna texture it so it has real graphics, and then probably put it in the game if it's fun and
if it fits in the world.
If it fits and if it's at all possible to complete. So here's the thing.
And just before we start,
right.
the guy who designed these, some of them he himself hasn't finished.
Okay.
So don't expect us to finish all of them.
Well,
because some of them are pretty tough.
Some of them are tough. The first one is about getting that ball over on the green surface. Let's see. Will it be a map editor? Not from early access. I mean, it'd be cool to have, but so far we wanted to create all the maps ourselves so we could make the puzzles hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be something we do in the future, but not in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it for early access.
No.
It's going to be something that comes after 1.0.
But I mean, it's something where if anyone read an old blog post that I made on the Steam site, where we've discussed making sort of like a challenge editor where you have the world that we've built, right? All the terrain that we built, but you get to put props in it. So you can put a jump in or a goal post or a checkpoint, and then say, now this is like my racing level inside the world.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like an level editor, but not with terrain sculpting.
No.
Okay, first challenge. You see how the green like walls come up means that I can't leave those. So I complete it by putting the ball right there. There's my reward. That's it.
And that's also new. The UI element when you get a pickup has been revamped. It looks much prettier now than the old one did.
Right. Okay. So that one, it went fairly smoothly, right? Have any of you seen these kind of puzzles before? I mean, I've played games with similar puzzles. There we are. And Jamie and I.
But you're also doing this really in a really basic manner right now.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I'm doing
this one is like quite a bit harder. You might need to build something on your car here.
It's a little bit like Rocket League, as in you have the ball and you have to get it somewhere, but there's no one trying to get it the other way. There will be a new beta build soon.
Possibly tomorrow.
Yeah. And we hope that solves your problem, and if it doesn't, then we kind of hope that more people have your problem so that we can, figure out what's wrong. It's a bit like, that's what I meant, Chevy had. That's a bit like Besiege. In some of the levels, there's some kind of, you gotta move some things from somewhere to something to complete it. Alright, this one is, I tried this for like 10 minutes yesterday, and this is how far I got.
You can build, remember?
I can build,
You
but
don't, you don't have to do it with
how
this
far
car.
I can get without building at all. Because
I mean, it's possible to do it with this car, but it's gonna be tough getting up the ramp.
Okay, this is not good. At some point, we're gonna have to build something. Battle bots mode. They should see what we have going on in the, like 10 meters from here.
No.
No.
That's you
too,
can't tease them
I
like
can't
that.
tease them. Sorry.
Sorry. That's way too
Forget I said anything. Don't clip this. Oh no. See, now there's our first suggestion. Make a U shape in the front, right? Because that's pretty much what I thought. As soon as I'm stuck, I want something. First of all, I want to make it a little bit broader.
Always helps.
Just so I can make a proper U shape, and then have like this, right? It's like a
Is that big enough? Is it wide enough?
for the. I think it's good. We'll
okay.
see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Right, and then just back to basics. So now, it's too quick. No,
it needs to be a little bit wider.
Let's see.
You're getting pretty fast at building now.
I know. Too wide? See, we're already getting too many suggestions because I can only build so fast. Oh, that went well. Get off! Okay.
Quick, catch it.
Nope.
Catch it.
Get it. Get in here. Get. Oh. And turn.
But yeah, what Shadow Wing suggested could actually help.
What's he saying?
Like if we add swivel joints so we can like trap the ball, so it can't roll forward when we try and turn. I mean, this might work. Looks like it could work.
Okay, this is like the third puzzle out of what, 12 or something, and I'm already
like 12.
terrible at it. I mean, this is gonna be the most frustrating stream we've had so far because you're all gonna hate how bad I am at this, and you're gonna be like, no, do this.
And the worst thing is they might not even get to play this. It might not even be in the game.
No.
So they'll never be able to figure it out for themselves.
Then again, maybe they will. Maybe they will have to. So okay, what we got? To make swivel joints to make a box around the ball, like put on a square in the joints and drop it.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a swivel joint. It could work with a steering hinge as well, I think. Then it'd be like a pincer kind of thing.
Like a pincer?
Yeah, so it would close it.
As Jamie and I discussed before the stream, as soon as I'm stuck or fail, we switch because you've been seeing me play for the last 6 streams.
It's because you're so good at playing.
And now, the tables turn. I get to just look at Jamie fail. I mean,
where did the
succeed.
Ball go? What did you do with the ball? Oh, it's over here.
Why didn't it disappear?
It should have disappeared.
Uh-oh.
But this is prototype design, so it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be.
is suggesting making the rear wheels turnable, because there's so like little space over there to turn. But if you could turn with your rear wheels too, you could just turn on a plate almost.
Okay,
but I'm sure Jamie will
stay there.
Double ball action.
Stay.
That's.
It doesn't help when the there we go. Now it resets.
There it is.
Perfect.
Looks like the stream is gonna take the rest of the year. I mean, the rest of the year is
it's
only like
possible.
38 days, so probably.
Okay, that's sticking.
Probably not. I hope not. If it takes the rest of the year, please send food.
This is difficult.
No, this is good.
This is difficult.
Oh,
okay, so
there's something new for people who haven't seen before. New UI for the for a lot of the configuration stuff.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of new stuff here.
We
You want to
got
talk them through it, maybe?
we got the original key bindings for turning, but we colored them so you can see which arrow fits the color on the knob.
It's wrong, isn't it?
But it's wrong. But I mean, the intention is there. What's that one down there?
This is a toggle button. So instead of needing to keep the key pressed, you can press it a single time,
And then it just
and
toggles.
it will stay active until you press the key again. Which is good for engines. It's good for setting up hinges. So instead of having multiple key bindings that you need to keep pressed down,
Right.
you can basically just activate a toggle.
Sure. And then we got the little timer over here, which is like a delay thing, right?
Yeah, the top one is a delay. So if I put 5 in here, for example, it won't activate until 5 seconds afterwards.
After you press the button.
Yep. And then this one is a timer for it being active.
Okay.
So I can set it for 5, and once I press the key, it will stay active for 5 seconds, and then it will deactivate.
See? So.
And then the speed, I think that was in the old build, right? The speed one, but it actually works now.
Okay.
Speed is kind of self-explanatory.
Right. So the intention
faster.
of having all these extra things you can adjust is to have sort of like things you can automate. So you can build, like, for example, something that can walk by having a delay on it, right?
Okay.
Without having to press 8 different key bindings.
Okay, now it's saving. I think this is working.
Yeah, try it out.
Oh, that's completely wrong. And also, I set the keybind into the camera button, which is not a great idea. That's a really bad idea.
Try again.
Try this again. It's the pressure of doing it on stream.
I mean, now you know what it's like. I think this is good for you.
V and
it's just
can't go with V because that's build knobs.
Jamie is feeling
and
pressure.
V and N. I always find this keybind stuff really difficult.
Yeah.
Is that going to be right this time? Should we see?
Don't forget the steering.
So close. So close.
Thank you, Sherwin. Because you have to be able to steer that still.
Yeah, that's why I haven't set them to A and D,
yeah,
because then it's going to get really confusing. I mean, it could work, but it would be awkward.
At some point, Jamie will need like an extra hand in order to operate all of them.
There we go.
That's good.
Yeah, actually, I should maybe set the toggle so I don't have to hold the key in. That would probably help.
That's a good idea.
Let's hope
we can
it works.
show that it actually works. So you do that, and that just means it toggles instead.
Hopefully.
Right.
Let's see.
Almost. But
one of them works.
I mean, other one? Wasn't it the other button that toggled it?
No, it was. See, now the keybind is.
The car is getting described as grabby.
It's a very grabby car.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's good.
We got there eventually.
And now, to watch it work.
Yes. Look at that, it's beautiful. Turning. Oh, no!
Can you make them longer? You can just put an extra one on, so it closes up. Right?
That was really mean.
That's good.
But now the problem is, I think what we need to do maybe, let's move these up here, because it was getting front heavy, so the front was getting weighed down.
I see what you mean.
Well,
what happened? There it is. Hit Minion suggest making it higher.
What happened here? I didn't do that. Did I? Did I do that?
Rear wheel steering is the suggestion. Oh, I like
that would
the
also
design,
help.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels a lot easier to turn. since I moved the wheels forward. Stay in there.
I also
It's gonna
like.
roll.
I like the one who just
Yes.
continues. There it is. Success. Yeah, the turning
Now
circle is
start.
too wide. Now you're stuck. You can get out. Oh, there it is.
There we go. Okay, so now is this number 4?
This is number 4. People are suggesting a forklift. Oh, you'll know when we need a forklift. This is not done. We'll need something like a forklift very soon. I like that one though. Should save that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
We should save it.
it's the grab 'em car. The grabby car.
And we should probably go back to. Got this one?
Yeah, right.
And we can just take away those.
Right. So that's the basic one now. All right.
Just gonna make it a little,
Yeah, like a
little bit wider.
fork grab. You see a forklift? Did you spoil it by having a blueprint?
Did I?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
I mean,
Does that work?
not very well. I mean,
Alright.
we can kind of breaks the game a little bit.
Does it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh! He's
It's
jumpy.
fine. It's fine.
It's a giraffe. It's a
My
little front
keybind
heavy.
in some.
What
Yeah,
is
this
that
is why
monstrosity?
I have all these blocks at the back for the,
Oh,
the
for the weight. You
counterweight.
should just put some. The engine's so much heavier. If you just take one of the 300 kilo engine and put it on that.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
true.
what you mean about it being broken.
Yeah. These. I mean, the pistons aren't
Oh, it's pistons.
fully implemented just
Mm.
yet. So I can. It's pretty cool, right? And then, but it's really hard to drive.
Yeah.
It needs some work. Yeah, it needs a lot of work.
Oh, you forgot something.
Oh, well spotted. And this is something else I built before, and it
Pistons.
doesn't really work.
Pistons,
very
indeed.
well.
What is that?
Whoa!
That would also maybe do it.
I mean, it actually could, right? If we fly up, if we just
Why are those propellers so small? You're using the plane propellers for the front?
Do we have bigger ones?
Yeah, those are like...
These are the helicopter ones.
No,
Which,
those are not helicopter propellers.
this is fine.
This is good. This is how this works.
Yeah, that's that. What were we doing? We were trying to get that ball, right?
Yeah. My turn. My turn.
Okay.
Yeah. See, because I have an idea. The ball, you know. Oh, so. See. Oh man.
I mean,
You.
whoa.
This is the steering is inversed. Who inverses the steering? A ballast block to be added if the challenge is a big fold. Yeah, but you don't actually need ballast because if you just put one of these engines, you see how the weight of these is like 60. That's 109.
I think the Dragon is
200. That'll do it. Hi, Durf. I was thinking if I drive fast enough into this, then the ball would just fall down. Isn't that brilliant? No? Could work. The problem is right now that these, you would somehow inverse these.
The reason they were inversed is because I was testing the keybinds.
Right.
I was testing that the saving works.
I see.
And sometimes it doesn't.
Now for the fun engine. There it is. Much better. Okay. Maybe not.
I don't think this is going to work.
It's alright.
It's like 100%
Danish
static.
yelling in the background. It's like they don't know we're streaming. They're just
Yeah, I mean, they're having fun playing multiplayer.
don't tell them that they're having fun playing multiplayer. That's mean.
It's a little bit mean, I guess. Is this going to work?
Probably not. But then again,
If
Almost.
if you knocked it down, it would have worked.
Almost. You ready?
Go go go.
What? They're having too much fun. We should stop them. No fun allowed.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah, that could work.
How about this? I call it. Boop.
The only problem, like when you knock it down, that what are you going to do then?
I'm gonna build
Because
something.
you only have a set amount of time before it rolls away.
It's good now.
Come on. Shep had guests to play table tennis at his office.
What are they
I'm
doing,
jealous.
Jamie? What are they doing in the background?
They're working. They're working very hard.
Ah.
Obviously.
Yes!
Oh, it's going the way you want it to as well. You just
Of course.
you just need to give it a little nudge, maybe.
No. It's just. It's good.
It's good.
I did it. What? I could have used pistons there
We're gonna need to use pistons at some point.
at some point.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Well, this is was this 5 down?
I think it's 4. This is fine.
It's good. Oh, it is. Okay, so the next one is,
this is-
not a ball.
It's a cube.
It's a cube. So we will actually need a forklift now, right?
Yeah.
We'll need something that can extend up there, grab it, pull it towards me, and then transport it
Yeah,
over
be
there.
able to turn.
Yeah.
And then drop it off.
Never mind, you already made it. That was a stream of consciousness. Do this, never mind. Okay. So, forklift. Right. I'm really exposing how bad I am at this game. Very soon.
I find
um,
this stuff really difficult personally.
I'm glad you're saying that. Even if you're just saying
I
it to-
appreciate the people who enjoy this stuff and are good at it.
Mhm.
I'm just not very good at it. Like the whole engineering aspect.
That's what I mean.
It's difficult, man.
It really is.
It's why I enjoy watching the YouTubers so much. Like seeing the stuff they come up with.
Exactly.
Stuff
they're
we
better than
didn't
us.
even. Yeah, they are. They are better than us.
Yeah.
They are better than us at our own game.
I mean, and I'm not embarrassed to say that. You can be bad at your own game, right? I'm good at some games.
What games are you good at? Hearthstone, sorry.
Hearthstone, yeah, I'm good at Hearthstone. Overwatch.
Can you be good at Hearthstone? I mean, it's just
I'm
RNG,
good at,
right?
I'm good at RNG. I'm good at a children's card game. Make an alarm.
An
An
arm.
arm. Oh no, so much pressure. You drive a forklift, and now I have to build a forklift. I've never driven a forklift. I've seen one.
I played a lot of Shemu, and that had a good forklift driving game in it.
Yeah.
It was very
I
good.
was thinking
That's about my
that,
experience of forklift driving.
so this piston, right? It looks a little weird when you build with it. Tell me if I'm doing this right, Jamie.
Yeah, that's
Is this the intended?
it. Basically, it shows you like if you try and drag a block out now,
Mhm.
you basically connect it to
Oh.
where it would be if it was extended.
I see.
This is probably going to change because it looks kind of weird. Knife.
Knife and fork. I like the spork lift. It's a dumb joke. I'm sorry.
That's a dumb joke.
I wonder what is wrong here. Sorry, Lucas.
Is that going to be big enough again?
I don't know. I just
mean,
want this
Yeah,
to work.
we can test it.
Just
And
huh?
How
How about this?
the weird thing with the piston right now is the bindings are reversed So if you want to extend it, you have to press the key that you set to take it in.
Right.
If that makes sense. But it works.
Piston on a piston? Does
mean,
that break?
No, it works.
I
I mean,
remember seeing some piston on a piston kind of things, but I don't think we need more.
the thing with having multiple pistons attached is you have to think about the weight.
Peter's here.
Yeah.
Everyone can leave. It's all right. I
If
think
Peter's
this
here,
is
you know what that means. Peter is going to tell us how we should do this.
Shh. We're streaming.
Stop having fun.
No fun allowed. That helped. Okay, you see how I kind of want to copy all of this though. Nope. Yep.
Oh, I know what we could do.
What? What? Jamie, this is not working at all.
I never said it was going to be working.
Why won't it go on top?
It doesn't want to. You know what? I think
One arm just to pull it off the ledge and push it the rest of the way.
instead of trying to put it where it needs to be, it's probably going to be easier to copy the one that's already there. Maybe.
This one? Copy it?
Try and. Oh, okay. Did you delete it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have an idea. I'm just gonna. So you want to just copy it over here?
No, to where it's meant to be. Okay. Why do I have to do this? Why do I get all the hard ones?
Make a piston arm that pulls a cube on a small
This is
platform.
fine.
A piston arm
well-
that pulls a cube on a small platform. So like
You-
an arm, like a platform, and then a piston that pushes it on the platform and then carries it down.
I wasn't listening to any of that.
No, I know. It's so much harder to.
No, stop doing that. Oh, nice.
Yes!
You know what? I think it might be easier to just build this again. You think?
What?
I think it might be easier to just just build it again. You have 3, right? And then
Sheepyhead
piston.
is asking if there's like a sticky thing or a magnet or something, and that should be a thing.
Magnets should
that
totally
there
be a
should
thing.
be, because then you'd be able to just, or like a suction cup that could just. But it would make some of these puzzles a bit more trivial. I could just build a helicopter, land on it,
I just
and
changed,
just pick it up,
changed your key bindings.
and then
Wheels? Maybe? Wheels might help? Wheels at the front.
whoever Lucas is, he just got wrecked, and I'm sure about that. I think so too.
Oh, that book is starting again. Wait.
I would just build a helicopter. That does sound awesome. It's actually like the last 2 days, it's gotten considerably easier to build a helicopter.
We can maybe
Because of
show some of that towards the
yeah,
end, maybe. When we get bored of failing.
Exactly. All right.
Okay. Needs to be
It's a little
right
bit
away.
longer. It needs to be at least twice as big. No, that's a dumb quote. Counterbalance. You're gonna flip forward. He's right, you know.
He is right.
Yeah.
Another engine. I think that's enough.
Yeah. Those are heavy.
Okay, so
You could also just remove those engines on the front. But
I like them. They look old school.
don't give human emotions to the vehicles. It'll ruin your day. Oh. Oh. Is this what
Okay.
Peter? This is what Peter was. It's.
We need to make
Why
it.
did no one suggest this? You could just push it from the other side. Did someone suggest that and we just didn't listen? Did you? Sorry.
This is not by design. I don't think this is the intended way of doing this.
Oh,
But it works.
the puzzle? There's no intended way for the puzzle because they were made yesterday.
Oh, what am I doing? Why did I do that?
Good. Yep.
Let's see this.
Yes. Beautiful.
No, it needs to be so much longer.
So much longer. And you don't even really need the pistons, actually. I mean,
No, that's gonna be too heavy.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking we could have a piston at the end and then like
Mhm.
push it, but I think that's gonna be too heavy. But we need some
How
speed.
far?
We need
Yeah,
speed
yeah,
for
yeah.
this. Yes!
Yay!
Now we need to get it
Mhm.
over to
14 viewers. Fame is getting to my head.
this works. This is
Yes.
fine.
Yep. Yep. Did it.
Yes,
Nailed it. What was that? 5 or 6?
that was number 6, I think. Take those. Now we actually are gonna. Wow, did I miss that?
You
Secret?
missed the secret. You're not even getting the reward.
It's not easy to drive with. What?
What?
That's a bug.
Just
Peter,
never mind.
forget it. We don't need it.
Doesn't matter. Next challenge.
Okay, this one we actually do need to pick up. It seems like.
We need to actually pick it up.
Actually, we'll see if maybe this.
Okay, so if you had that and it could lift it up.
Oh, and the bindings didn't save. Probably.
Yes.
Can you lift it?
Oh, it doesn't like that. I need to. You wanna try it? Oh, you try
Okay.
The bindings need setting again if you want to use that vehicle.
Forklift! Fork
People are really
push.
obsessed with a forklift, man.
We got some real big forklift fans on the stream today. I appreciate you. Okay, so what key bindings did you want? V, N?
That one's saved, but the other one hasn't. It seems, yeah,
A and D?
that one's reset to
This
A.
is, so it NV or what?
Yeah, NV, yeah.
So
So,
it's
I mean-
already toggled.
Yeah, so if you,
So
I mean, I think that part of the build is fine. We just need to figure out a way to lift it as well
Okay.
once we've picked it up. So we definitely need some pistons.
and you're saying that it doesn't like Let's just-
I mean, that's working, right? Then we just need to lift it up.
It's good. Huh.
That kind of ruined our stream because people don't want to watch us anymore.
I'm sorry.
They want to see what they're doing.
No, I'm just laughing at the pork lift joke, which was ridiculous, and I approve.
It's not bad, Peter. When it works, it's nice.
How about
Whoa, I just had a crazy idea.
is this the idea you had?
You yeah, basically. But that's not quite going to work, I don't think.
Why?
Because it starts out like extended. So you're not going to be able to move. And also you're going to need to have a good grip on the cube. Because if you don't have a good grip on it, you're just going to lift over the cube.
I see.
So we need an absolute grip on the cube. We need to make sure we have a good hold of it.
Toggle works all the time.
Yeah, it didn't work before, Peter.
you tell him, Shibbyhead. Didn't work. And we got it all on video. Okay, so what was your suggestion, Jamie? Help me, please. Please help me.
I mean, my idea was have the if you take away the wheel and the steering hinge, and then have the piston there, like facing down.
Facing down?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? Yeah, like that.
But under it, right? Like that?
Yeah, I think both way. No, I think it needs to be on the side because otherwise it's gonna be too high.
You thought I was just trying to pronounce it with one E. Just trying to be nice. I think Sheppy head is
Sheppy
more
head.
is more unique. Snapping, please. Okay. Is this gonna work? Are these floating? For the
No,
floating?
they're attached.
They're
Apparently.
attached, but
Apparently. I mean, you can test it by going out of build mode.
I like. You could actually just put a wheel out in the front of it, but you'd have to have it. You have to have it like on something, right? You have to pick the cube up somehow, and then you could have the wheels in the
You
front
could
of it.
just make a conveyor belt of wheels, all the way from the thing to the.
There are too many ideas. I can't even.
Use arrow. What is arrow? Arrow.
Use arrow. You're gonna have
Aerodynamics.
to.
You see what I mean? If you get it, if you back up a little bit, if you can.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, because you don't have wheels on the front. That's why.
Oh, right. Wheels, front.
No, not there.
Not there.
On the steering hinge. On
this one.
the piston.
On,
No.
Down here.
Down at the bottom. Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah. Does it?
You can.
Can you do it?
You can't do that.
Of course you can. See?
Okay. If anyone is getting this besides Jamie, PogChamp and chat. What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
One of them survived.
Huh.
You see what I mean? I mean, it's kind of working.
It's kind of working. So
Oh.
your idea is to pick it up.
Well, yeah, like that, and then drive forward and draw it.
But I don't think we actually have a firm grip.
Yeah, but if you go in at the right angle, if you toggle, which is 100% gonna work because Peter programmed it, so it's. What happened to this wheel here?
Arrow.
How do we know that?
That's.
Police Academy, right?
Yeah, but arrow doesn't sound like.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. What's up? What the hell official? Welcome to the stream.
Peter, you need to fix that weld group or joint or whatever it's called.
I agree. The one called
One of them is
Piston with a steering hinge and wheel.
It's still working, kind of.
Firmly grasp it. Please stop saying firmly grasp it. This is a family-friendly stream.
No. Okay. I think we need to rethink this.
Here's the total dropping knowledge on you. You need to make the front wheels really far away from each other so you can drive over the platform when you extend all four wheels. So he wants you to make it as wide as the platform and then grab it and then drive like around it. That sounds like a whole ordeal.
This is way harder than it was.
I know.
It's so easy to watch and be like,
there will be. If people want it, we'll make the next stream like the last half of these puzzles.
Pretty sure this is gonna work.
I just saw Peter promise in chat that he's gonna look at the pistons.
Okay, I need to get a good angle on this. Also, Peter, shouldn't these blocks be
Yeah, why are the wheels still there, Peter? Car seems to be too heavy for the pistons to block. That might be right. That's another piston tweak.
Pistons are fine.
Yeah? Can you?
Okay.
Yeah, pistons are not fine. It seems like actually that they are too heavy. Unless it's because you need to put a block on the underside of them.
How should we do this? I'm stuck.
Are you stuck?
I'm stuck.
The total suggestion was
This is
build
where-
something that's as wide as the platform.
What are those pistons doing?
What?
Yeah.
What?
You seen this, Peter? Whoa!
What is happening?
Okay, we need to
Okay.
We need to
new
rethink
idea,
this,
new idea,
this
new
strategy.
idea. Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, you can't go with that. Go on.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Okay, so I don't want to build from scratch. I'll build from this. What have you?
I mean, I can't remember who it was, but someone said like a shovel kind of idea. And I mean, if we use the wings, like that could work, right?
So you
If we,
wanna
like-
you wanna get the grabber, right? The original grabber,
Yeah.
and then have something in the little where it grabs it to. You wanna have a little platform,
Yeah.
but that platform needs to be elevated some way to get it up
But
there.
it doesn't need to be on a piston. We could have it on a steering hinge, like sideways. So when you press a key, it like lifts up. Could that work?
Maybe.
Is it going to be strong enough though to lift the block?
Go in build mode on the wheels. What is he talking about?
If you go out of build mode
Huh?
and go over to the wheels, so yeah, now go into build mode. Yeah, now you can build it.
Peter's just trying to debug instead of, just trying to come up with clever solutions. That's right. Okay. Right. Away with this. In with the grabber. Did you save that? Did you save the grabber?
It's the first
This
one.
one. Right. And you're saying, what if we had?
I figured it out already.
You figured it out?
I got another good idea.
You got a net?
And my ideas have gone pretty well this stream.
Look at him tooting his own horn.
That was sarcasm.
Okay.
My idea. No, you need it
Right?
the other way around. You need to spin it 180. Yeah, like that.
Was this your idea?
That was my idea. Well, someone's in the stream who said a shovel.
No, it's fine. Here's our idea. We're stealing it. We're stealing it. It's our idea. Huh. Did I forget the key
Yeah, I
bindings?
forgot the key bindings again.
Yeah.
But that's good. We have
That's
a reproducible case of it for getting the key bindings. So
BNV.
yeah, Shibi had just said everything he tries to do with robotics, he turns it into a catapult. I mean, we could build a catapult, right? I mean,
Catapult?
yeah, maybe.
Good. Do you want to catapult the cube?
Maybe not. Maybe
Oh.
not this stream, but
Ah!
yeah. But now we just need to figure out a way to get it on there.
So far, so good. I mean, look at this. Uh-oh.
Maybe if you just drive forward fast enough into the thing,
Did
it's
you
gonna
do this
like,
yet? This is Esker, who designed the puzzles. Have you made this? Have you?
I made it.
Yeah, but did you complete it?
Yes. I actually did it.
Hmm.
It was a totally different way than what you're trying to do. But,
We're just trying to cheat.
I like you're grabbing.
Right? This has worked wonders before.
Maybe if you put the pistons on it, so you could like extend.
We tried that for about 10-15 minutes.
Pistons
but
on the
on the wings.
yeah. Then you push it forward. Maybe it could work.
Pistons on the wings.
On the pistons under the wings. So when it,
Okay.
so when it's up on the wings, we can just up. But then how do we get it from being up there to not tumbling down on my own face? This is Esker, the one who designed the puzzles.
That is for later to figure out. I think do it one step at a time. That's
Jamie,
how I
your
would try
turn.
to.
Oh, why is it my turn again?
Because we take turns when we're stuck, and I was stuck. But I came up with this wing thing. Right, chat? That was me.
It was totally you.
Is it people in the chat? This is Peter.
No, we got a couple of people.
Oh, it's not gonna work because it's gonna be.
Is Esker on the Discord? Are you on the Discord?
Yeah.
You are. Yep.
I'm not the most
Not very active. He's lurking.
Yeah. But have you tried to put like pistons underneath it? Or?
Yeah, we tried that before and it didn't go too well.
Can you put the wheel on a piston facing down and to the side? Then you can use the wings under there and lift it up like that. All these descriptions. I mean, I'm sure that the visualization of it makes sense in your head.
Idea. This
What?
This looks promising.
Does it?
Somewhat.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Go on, stay there, stay there.
Mhm.
No.
Maybe you should just ram into the thing.
I wish I. It's pushing it. It's pushing it forward.
Yeah.
Go. No.
Maybe. Yeah.
Derf suggests replace the wings with wheels in reverse and drive into it. Can you then get the wheels to like push it up there?
Potentially.
Potentially.
But you should just put like a frame block after the pistons. Couldn't that work?
A frame block after the pistons.
So you have like something to push with.
Jamie?
You know what I mean?
I think so. This is really difficult.
Yeah. We're never doing this again. It's showing how bad we are.
I have an idea for something. I'm not sure it's gonna work. That isn't what I wanted.
I'm glad Esker is here now, because if we get stuck, we can just get him to make it.
Oh, this isn't gonna work because there's no connector on the side. I don't think. Is there? Oh, there
Nice.
is. There is. Okay.
Oh.
No, it's not
now
what
you
I
can
wanted.
just jump. You just drive on the platform.
But you need to get the box there. But that's a really good idea, though, Jimmy. If you just
Sheepyhead changed his name from Sheepyhead to Sheepyhead. Catapult is still on the table.
Can
you make a catapult? How would a catapult work?
I mean,
You
catapult
need
could
some
work, right?
kind of sling, right?
I mean,
I'm not sure how the sling would work.
or maybe,
Why
maybe
isn't
like,
it? It's working.
you need to connect it up there.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work on. I haven't tried the pistons that much.
The pistons need work. Peter's in the chat and he said that he'll work on the pistons.
Okay, that's good.
This is fine.
So the solution to building a catapult or trebuchet is many hinges. I mean,
Or maybe
an arm with a counterbalance crank and a release. And I think the release is what we need. If you had the counterbalance,
we
that'd be work. But the release thing,
think we are planning to make a detachable joint.
a detachable joint would enable a catapult.
Wait, is my wheel not attached?
Yes! Ej, jeg ved også! Nej, det var lige kun 2 sekunder! Det var lige kun 2 sekunder!
Are you seeing this, Peter?
Take the pistons, face them downwards.
I think you need to work around the pistons.
God damn it.
Still keeps the
Okay, we'll go back a few steps.
If there was a piston on every wheel,
Go on, Emil. Your turn.
did you? What was it that you just tried and didn't succeed with?
My idea
pistons in
was
general.
to have the pistons like here,
Mhm.
and then one on the other side, so you could drive forward as normal, and then when you had the block, you could rise them up.
Right.
But it didn't seem like it was working.
Because
Was that a
this
problem?
is really not going too well.
What about instead of pistons, use the hinges?
Why won't this work? And then just this.
I think pistons are just fucked.
We're
Oh,
sure.
you mean like a hinge
Yeah, like
connected
a
to
hinge
the arm?
that does like this,
Yeah,
like a flapping kind of.
that could work.
The thing is, if you come up with ideas, you always come up with the ideas when you're not playing, and then when I give up, you can try, and I give up soon. So this was hit minions requests, I think.
Oh
Looks-
yeah,
looks
put them
promising.
upside down. That
Doesn't
would
it?
work. Yeah, that would work.
Would it?
Wait, are the pistons upside down? They're not upside down. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pistons aren't upside down. You need to.
I
If
need
you,
to.
if you spin them, yeah, if you spin them around twice. Now
Like that?
it's technically upside down.
So weird.
That might work. Maybe.
And then
How do you attach the wheels? But those
Isn't
on that side did work though.
they did.
If
What?
You,
Why? I attach the wheels like this, right?
I mean, we can try it and see what happens.
Yeah, I would do that. Doesn't look like it should work.
No. Why?
There is suspension. Sheephead, we're not using it right now. But it would give us some extra height. I'm not sure how that would help.
I just want to see if this works. Right?
It
Hey,
actually did
wait.
work.
Yeah, it works.
What button are they on?
They're probably on A and D. I don't know, to be honest.
What should they be on? What are we? We're using.
I set them V for the grabbers at the front, so as long as you don't use V, then anything should be fine. Just remember that they're reversed.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
How
just
many
want
of
them
these
to
did you
work
actually?
once.
You're missing a wheel, by the way. We've done all of them up until now.
Oh,
So
okay,
this
okay.
is number 6, right? I think.
That's pretty good.
It's really hard to get suggest. You gotta read the chat, Jamie, because
I'm trying to read the chat.
Yeah.
But you are missing piston on the left side
I mean,
for some reason.
see, just because I wanted to copy it, so I didn't have to do because the key binding follows, right?
But I think this
Where
might
did the
actually
key
work.
binding go?
That's a good question.
Just copy that thing all across.
But the key binding went away. There's key binding here. There's no
Did
key
it?
binding here.
Ah, you got a wheel going.
Rogue wheel. But what? See that? That's really weird.
Can you just copy the whole thing? No, what are you doing? Why do you need to rotate it?
Didn't I?
Why?
Yeah, that's how they work.
That's because that's how.
Yeah,
That's
but now
how
you've
the other
lost the
one.
key binding again.
But why have I lost the key binding?
I don't know.
Why? Why does this have a key binding and this don't?
If you rotate it, it will have a key binding again. Probably. There you go.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a book.
It's a little bit
I hope
strange.
Peter's taking notes.
Are you taking notes, Peter? Oh my god. This is bizarre.
Try and deselect it and select it again.
You just need to rotate it one more time. Okay, what did we have? T and G. And then I had one of these. I'm just going to delete this because this is confusing me.
Yeah, but you
Good.
need to be able to turn. Okay.
Good.
You want to turn on all?
No, I don't. But I did it here, so I wanted to double down on my mistake.
Okay.
Pray for me. Pray for me, chat.
Oh. Oh.
No, no, it's turning so bad.
We don't need to turn. As long as we can pick up the
Yeah.
thing, it's fine. Ah, you've lost the toggle keybind again.
Have I done? What is it?
It's V.
It's V?
Yes.
That's good enough. It's good enough.
Lift it
Up,
up.
up, up.
Lift it up.
See?
Come on.
See?
Oh, is it too heavy? Oh, it's too heavy.
So close. Oh! Oh!
Now you just need to push it over.
No!
Oh no!
Okay. Maybe, yeah.
No!
Oh.
Someone do something. I'm sure that one
Oh,
can
that's
make it.
Yeah. Was it TNG?
It's TNG.
And yeah.
My takeaway from this is we need to make the pistons
Yeah.
a bit stronger.
Bit stronger. And how do you control the grabber?
B and
Yeah, but it's supposed
What
to be
was it?
toggle, but one of them forgets his key binding sometimes.
Get some
More weight in the back.
weight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, take one of the. Yes.
You need to be more heavy in the back.
Now I
Everyone
can
needs to be more heavy in the back.
I like him heavy in the back.
and how can I grab this?
Try V. N. No.
Okay. And then we. Yes. Oh. Oops.
Yeah, you're right, Hit Million. It was actually Hit Million's idea with the pistons on the wheels, which is getting us there.
It's just very difficult to put the pistons on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Good enough.
And then raise it on T.
And T or G,
T.
something maybe G. Yes.
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 Careful. Yeah. No.
God. I'm pushing like 3 buttons at the same time.
Oh,
right
it's
now.
stuck.
Oh, it's stuck.
Oh.
Now all you needed was another piston to push.
So push.
That's,
Okay, but okay. Okay.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, better speed,
Just
better
ramming it.
Okay.
We did it. Stream is over.
It took 3 people, but we did it.
Okay, all right. So that was about puzzle number 6 or something.
I think it could be a little bit harder, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. No, I think this is the right amount.
Should
of
we
difficulty.
show them the other ones like fast? Not attempt them, just show them.
Let's
Just
drive
drive
by. A quick drive by. This is so bad. Thank you, Eska.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there's one, and there's one. Oh
Cool.
man,
Yeah, I mean,
that's just.
they need to see the other side of that
Yeah,
one.
they
If you can turn sometime this
Look
century.
at this.
Yeah, you need to get it out of there somehow.
And we got this one
And then
over here. I
this
don't
one
even know what. I mean, how even. That's good. I'm glad you can wait to do these puzzles. I think this was fun, right?
This was super. This is maybe the most fun stream
And
I've had personally. I think
Yeah.
it's been really fun.
And the rule is, if something's fun,
It's in the game.
We put it in the game. So I think you can expect to see something like this, something similar. We're gonna test and see if everyone is if they're all super impossible, and then put the fun ones in the game.
Sheepyhead asks, approximately how many of these do you think he can fix with some sort of catapult?
I'd say 8 out of 12 or something.
Accuracy might
with
be a problem.
with an
though.
accurate catapult. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, but this was our stream for the day.
Yeah, it went pretty well. I mean, it
I
didn't
think
crash
I
a
think it
single
went
time.
well. We did it in the
We had a
editor,
few
so it's
weird things happen, but that was expected.
a bit ugly world. We found some bugs. We did some development stream. Put them all in a test map. Yeah, this is the test map. So this is where they go until they are ready for the game.
I mean, no, I don't want to say too much on stream.
No promises.
I don't wanna promise-
They'll just
promise anything.
clip it and hold
Yeah.
us to it. So,
But it's good that you guys liked it because we can tell the people that make this stuff and decide if it goes in the game. We can tell them that you thought it was good.
Exactly.
So,
I agree with Dove to make some really impossible ones, like stretch goals kind of things,
Yeah.
like where you'll figure it out eventually after 10 hours or something.
But yeah, maybe the stream next week we can attempt the last
We'll try
the
some more.
last 4 or 5 or
I agree.
however many it was.
Yeah. Let's do that. But thanks for tuning in. As always, hit all the buttons.
all of the buttons.
all the buttons, all the follow buttons, and
And
watch us
stay-
next time.
Stay tuned for a build
Stay
by the
tuned
end of
for
the week,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. We'll new builds for the testers end of the week.
Yes.
All right. See you next time.
Thanks, guys.